we go. Day one of the state wrestling tournament officially in the books from Omaha. Channel 8's Matt Reynolds anchors our coverage.
Roars and floor slaps punctuating the night session at day one of state wrestling. Grapplers from Class A and D in action. In Class A, a contender flexing its muscles. Lincoln East advances 4 title hopefuls onto day 2. In the lightweight bouts, sophomore Keith Smith battling through injury to get the pin. Brandon Bostert keeping his gold hopes alive, outlasting Lincoln Southwest's Landon McLaughlin. Undefeated Max Mayfield rolling once again, and Grant Lyman upholds his top ranking by fending off an aggressive challenger.
As a team today, it'll just take one match at a time. Don't be looking ahead or anything. Just don't protect anything when you wrestle. Just go out there, just all in. And as a team, we just got each other's backs. We're just one big family.
Elsewhere, a night turning the round tables. Lincoln Southeast senior Brogan Zeggers pulls a massive upset in the quarterfinals and gives a golden quote after the match.
I can't even explain it. It's the greatest feeling ever. I hate wrestling, but moments like that just make me want to just keep grinding and just keep achieving my goal of being in the finals.
In the heavyweights, don't mind the purple hair, Lincoln Northeast senior Jaden Schrader is headed to the semifinals. He outlasts his opponent from Lincoln East. Meanwhile, Columbus qualifying 3 for the state semifinals, including the man, the myth, the mullet, Caston Grape at 195. Moving over to Class D, a number 1 versus number 2 matchup in the quarterfinals. Centennial's Gavin Schernicka uses his experience and handles his opponent from Elkhorn Valley.
Whole season we've wrestled Class A, B, and C teams. Only wrestled about 2 Class D teams, and I think that's kind of made me battle tested. Really didn't feel like it. I just went out there and was like, I don't care what he's ranked or what I'm ranked. We're just here to wrestle. And I got her done.
Meridian qualifies Wyatt Haverluck as a semifinalist at 195, and High Plains gets 2 into the Friday bouts. Dylan Soul picking up his 150th career win. As you know, Andrew, the emotions run strong throughout all 3 days of state wrestling, but it should be interesting to see how steep the highs and lows are tomorrow with a ticket to the big show on the line. We'll have full highlights of Friday coverage of state wrestling tomorrow night on Channel 8, but for now, reporting in Omaha, Matt Reynolds, Channel 8 Eyewitness News Sports.
All right, thank you, Matt. Again, full coverage from classes B and C as well is on our website, KLKN-TV.com. Well, it was a family affair at Pinnacle Bank Arena tonight. Fred Hoiberg in Nebraska taking on his son, Jack, a walk-on at Michigan State. Jack getting his first career start tonight against the Big Red. A cool gesture from Tom Izzo. Gervais Green with a strong start for the Huskers. He knocks down the 3-ball there and lets out a yell, then shows off the killer spin move past Cassius Winston for 2 more. Later in the first, Cam Mack finds a cutting Hanif Cheatham, goes up and under, who finished with 14 points. Big Red led by most of the first half, but the start of the half was junior Gar Deshaun Burke, who nailed not 1, not 2, but 4 first half 3-pointers, tying a career high. He finished with 18 in the half and team high 21 points on the night. This was a tie ball game in the final minutes of the first half. Von Wadraogo kicked off the second with a throwdown dunk, but the trend of the great first half, bad second half continued tonight. Huskers outscored by 18, but the story of the game was Jack Hoiberg, who entered the game in the final minutes and knocked down 2 shots in front of his family. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. There's one of them right there. Here's the father and son duo after the game.
Well, what did Mom talk to you about, Jack?
About food?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. You know, again, this is one of those. You know, this is pretty special. You know, to have this moment, and you know, again, to see everybody out there. What did the twins wear today? Did you see them?
One hat on Spartan,
Pius
one
X?
hat on Pius.
Yeah.
So no, we were Nebraska.
Oh, there was a Nebraska sweatshirt over that.
Okay, that's good. What are you wearing? Black and white?
Neutral.
Okay.
Switzerland over here.
Okay.
Of course, that's Carol Hoiberg, Fred's wife, over there on the right. Well, high school hardwood tonight, C1 Subdistrict semifinal. Lincoln Christian battling Malcolm. Third quarter, Allison Cordy doing what she does best, taking the seal and going coast to coast for the win. But the Clippers not backing down tonight. Diamond Sedlock finds a diamond in the rough from 3. Brings the Clippers within 7. But then the Crusaders go on a 7-0 run. Alexis Johnson off the nice feed inside. Later on, it's Barrett Power to Kylie Ailes, who's rocking the suburbs right in front of the camera. Pure from downtown. Later, a touch pass from Olivia Hollenbeck to Power for the deuce, and it's a 14-point game. The Clippers would cut that lead to just 5 with under 2 minutes to play thanks to this Alyssa Fordick 3-ball, with the Crusaders seal the deal at the line and hang on for the 49-42 win. Elsewhere in C1, Louisville knocks off Ashland Greenwood. North Bend Central over Wahoo, and Syracuse beats Fairbury. In C2, Bishop Neumann looking to keep its Cinderella story alive in sub-district's final against Centennial, but too much from the Broncos and Caitlin Fellhofer. She scores here. Hunter Hartshorn adds 12 points, including 6 for 6 from the free throw line, as the Broncos advance to the district final with a 32-21 win. Also in C2, Freeman and Superior are moving on to the district final as well. Now, going back to Nebraska basketball, that's about as cool of a moment, I think, as you're going to see. I mean, how weird is that to be able to coach against your son?
Right.
So we're going to have more on that story, of course, tomorrow. Didn't have quite enough time to expand on that tonight.
More, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
What are the twins wearing?
That was good.
Of course, he's talking about
Good.
Sam and Charlie Hoiberg,
Right.
who are seniors at, or juniors at Pies.
He wanted at least one of them to wear red, you know.
So nobody wore red?
Yeah.
Somebody's in trouble.
Yeah.